Hi everyone, it's the Lensman Oz, and welcome to episode 15 of my Pickle Pack Magical 2 Let's Play series. Today I thought I would catch you up on a couple of things I've done in between episodes, and hand in a couple of quests, and then show you something that I think definitely blows me away. First off, let's have a look here. We have one question here. I made the auto anvil. I was trying to work on using some of the enchants I've pulled off some of the items we've been getting from the mob spawner, and I was going to put them onto some of my armor and that, but decided I just threw an anvil down and I use that for the moment. So I made it anyway. So we've got a choice here, or what do we end up with? Sharpness 3. It's alright. Just throw that up in there for now. And a couple of anvils. Now, you may have noticed... I have junk everywhere. You may have noticed in my inventory here I have some end stone. I made that using one of my enderman essence surrounded by stone. Like so. That gives me 8 end stone. The reason I got this is for the ender lily seeds over here. So once this one grows, I'll put the end stone down, and that just helps them grow a bit quicker. So waiting for that to happen. Don't know how much I've done here. I might have upgraded this a little bit. Oh yeah, I did change the furnace here. I changed it to the Crucio furnace. Well, I had an Accio one. I changed it to the Crucio one. Just a lot more efficient. It only uses, I think, if you can do half a stack with one piece of charcoal, or even more than that. It's very efficient. So I know the furnace before was wildly inefficient, so I decided to do this. It's still probably wasteful. I mean, you can see here it's wasting a lot of wood, but when it's empty it can power through a lot and not really be too much of a hassle. So yeah, we're getting one ender pearl in there, and getting a lot of ender essence. Now you can see here, is it in here? Okay, so the redstone seeds are done. The nether seeds are done. I've made the mana steel ones, glowstone ones, the tin ones, and the copper ones. And I accidentally made the lead. I should have made the obsidian ones first. So, but I need 32 obsidian to do this, and I don't quite have enough. So might have even made all the lead ones. So this is going quite nice. And there's that chicken crop that I made to do the enchant, the infusion from the last episode. But funnily enough, I actually had the essence I require in my jars there. Now you can see I've now finished the roof on the Thaumcraft tower here, and it put a little bit of a chimney there. I don't know, doesn't quite look right yet. I might play with that a little bit more. So in here we're getting a few more of these essences building up. One thing I have done is I have made the master infusion stone. I got tired of running out of durability on the infusion stones because they do have a limited life, and I made the master one, which requires the extreme one surrounded by any of these essences. I'm trying to remember which one I use now. The Terrasteel one. I got Terrasteel essence as a quest reward, so I used it to make this stone. So you can see here I used one of them. Used one of the essences I had to do this one, and so yeah, now to make this nice and easy, just went up through the levels to get to the top one. So now, once I finish going through these, I'll I'll only use this one stone. It'll make it so much more efficient. I might leave it in the table. I'll put a second table in just to make it a little easier. One other thing I've done, now I'm not sure, I've looked through the configs, I don't see a way of disabling these, but in Magical Crops, it has this item called a growth pulsar. Oh, growth pulsar. Now from what I've read up, the more you stack vertically underneath the crop, the faster the crop grows. Now I believe just having one underneath is twice as fast. And then, yeah, I'm not sure of the exact numbers, but I started making these up, and they're quite easy to make actually. They're a diamond, 4 stone, and then 4 of these mini geo blocks, which are just 9 of the regular essence, so they're fairly cheap. And I was just giving them a bit of a go in this farm to see whether it makes a bit of a difference, and I'm not sure. Honestly, they haven't been running long enough to decide fully yet, but possibly they are running a bit quicker. Time will tell. So you can see over here, fall in the water here. You can see over here, I've made the Ritual of Binding. Now I made the Ritual of Binding because of Blood Magic and Tier 4. So I've made the Master Blood Orb. To make a Master Blood Orb requires the Blood Shard. Now I also required the Blood Shard to get this to Tier 4 to make the Bloodstone bricks. So I needed a second one. They gave me one as a quest reward and I needed a second one. So I made the Bloodstone bricks. Now you can tell me what you think about the design here. I kind of wish these didn't have the particles that flew off, but I don't know. Looks alright to me. You may also know that I've brought the mob farm down. I've lowered it right down. I've got rid of that water so the Endermen don't teleport away. You can see it's just pretty similar to what I had up top. Fans around the back. Just on some redstone torches. And switch and everything still connected to the lights. So it just makes it a bit easier. They drop down a bit quicker. And yeah, the Endermen stay put. So now the ritual over here. So I made the bound blade, which is just a diamond sword. You activate the ritual and throw it in and it gets struck by a bunch of lightning. So I do have the other tools that are required. Let's hand in this quest. And you'll see that this bound tools quest here requires the shovel, the axe, and the pickaxe. So I figured we might give one of these a go. Let's take the ring off. I'm not sure if you have to activate it first or throw it on first, but awfully noisy. Might have to drop the weather sounds down a bit. And I can see the bound pickaxe. So you can see it's an orb in my hand at the moment. You need to shift right click to turn it on. And it uses blood from your, or life essence or life points from your network in order to mine. Now this thing is pretty powerful. You've got to be careful when you use it. What have I got in here? I've got 46,000. So we'll duck down here. And I'll activate it. Oh, there we go. And what did that use? Used 20,000. And made a big hole. A very big hole. Let's put some torches down. So yeah, you've got to be very careful or you may end up with a very big hole in your base. And nowhere to get out. So let's see here. I didn't believe it was going to do that big a hole, but oh well, we learn. I'll keep the cobble on me so I can pillar out of here. Wow. Should put my ring back on for the moment. There we go. So, yeah. It definitely comes in handy. I'll turn that off for the moment. If you want to clear out a nice big area. Let's head on up here. So yeah, 20,000 LP, and that made a huge hole in the ground. Let's just have a quick sleep. Yeah, so I'll need to put some more essence. Oh, you can see there I've also enchanted that and given it smite 4 and unbreaking 3. That was just I just threw that in the enchantment table outside and did a level 30 enchant on it. So I think I've got enough. I might just turn that weather down a bit further. And let's see. Still seems very loud to me. Maybe the maybe Blood Magic overrides the weather, or it uses a different volume level. So that's the shovel. And bear with me for one more noise. Nope. Come on. Axe is there. Hiding. I do apologise for the noise, that is very loud. Right, and that gets the bound axe. So we can hand this in, we get 3 filled sockets, some more blood tanks. Getting a lot of these blood tanks. Guess I can probably pump it into the result. We've got 8 now. Oh, I'll put that in the chest over here. Alright. So we'll need to... I need 8 weak blood shards. Which is actually quite easy to get now. Let's put these away. I don't really want to put holes in my base. So if I turn this on, and instead of using this, I use this one. So I think I had a couple of, I've got 5 here. So all it needs another 3. Okay. And this uses, I think, 50 LP each time you use it. Nope, 100. And then I've just got to... Come on down, friend. Put that ring back on. And I could stand here for ages, I think. Come on. Not having much luck. There is a... I might just have to leave it. Otherwise we'll be here forever. That's not gonna be a very exciting video. Nope, doesn't seem to want to know. So, that's how that works. Right. What else have I done so far? Let's see. Nothing in there. I don't think I've got too many more. I don't have any more quests to hand in now. I can probably make these boots now that we've realised that we have all the materials required. Clean up a little bit. Dump some junk. Put the ring back on. No, that's the mana ring. What am I doing? Ring's on. Okay. I did do one thing down here. One of the completionist quests involves 1,000 of each flower. So what I've made is I've made a mana pool over here. Right in the middle here is a jaded amaranthus. And what this does is it uses mana and creates flowers. So if I break one of these, it should use a bit of mana and replace it. Break a couple. I don't think anything's going right today. But it fills in a radius. It fills in a radius of, I don't know, at a 4. Let's see here. Okay, you can see it planting flowers again. And it's just using mana from there. Thought that was a nice way of getting the flowers I'm going to need for that quest. Okay. And yeah, that's just in this here. 1,000 flowers of each one. So, the thing I was going to show you that I was a bit blown away by, and I was going to look into making an AE system. So to make AE, you've got quests down here. Now, first task was to go and find all the presses, and they're inside the AE meteors. Now, if you look on my map here, I found a few. I went for a big trek. There's one here. There was one. No. There's one here. There's one there. And like I did a big trek. I mean, you can see I went all the way up here. Found a couple of villages. Come back down, and I think I found the last one way out here. Is this one? I believe there's 2 out here. There's one. Yeah, there's a couple out here together. I found my last one out there. So I got the 4 presses. Went great. What's next? Make an inscriber. So open up NEI, typed in inscriber. It requires a nether star. To make an inscriber requires a nether star. So I need to kill a wither before I can make an AE system. So I don't believe I'm at that point yet. I don't think my glorified iron armor here is going to cut it against a wither. So I may just need to deal with the draconic evolution quests and make this mob grinder. I'm not sure on its recipe yet. I was a little bit scared after seeing the inscriber recipe what this one was going to be. Yep. 4 draconium. A Zavicchio sword, so that's the top level sword for magical crops. So that's a long way up. An Icorium sword, that's Thaumcraft. Cameo, I believe, that's a long way up too. And then one of the grinders, which the grinder itself requires a fair chunk of materials. You've got some Thaumium blocks and a Sword of the Zephyr, so we're going to have to make do a few infusions and stuff before we can get anywhere near making the grinders. I do have a quest in one of these. What's in here? This one here is Killer Wither. So, yeah, bit of work to do. Definitely not somewhere I think I'm going to get to straight away. So, working on this, let's go and see if we can make these boots. Head on over. There has been a mod pack update. We are now on version 1.1.11 or something like that, which has added in a nice little another mod that allows you to push the I button, and it brings up all the nodes that you've scanned. So I've just went around. You know, it hadn't recognised any of the ones I'd scanned before out and about, but I went around and scanned the ones just around the tower here, and it'll show you where they are in the world, what type of node they are, and what aspects are in it. So you can go, right, if I need to just get, I don't know, air, you can just click on that button and it'll show you all the nodes that have air in it. And you can pick the best one and the closest one and run there, and it'll give you a pointer as well, I believe. And yeah, it just makes it a little bit easier to find the node you need. Eventually we'll be moving them closer anyway, so that'll help us out. Now I rejigged this room a little bit. I've added the mirror up here. I thought that looked pretty nifty, kind of like a chandelier, so to speak, with the mirror on it. Thrown a few things through the furnace. Little straw man here is doing his job. So what I was missing for that Boots the Traveller was the air aspect. So is it in here? So we needed 25 ITER and 25 Volatus. So I already had 3, and there's some more here somewhere. So 13. So I already had 16. So I didn't need many more. So if I just duck down and grab those feathers, so I should only need another 9 or so. I have 8. So let's see how many of those chicken. A few chicken essence here. Let's see, what do we make with these? That makes eggs. Let's use our brains. Just around the outside. Let's just make 2 lots of them. And then put that back. Go and throw these into the furnace up here and let the golem do his magic. There you go, mate. And that'll bring out air and Lutus. We've got an air jar here. And he's dumping into this one. Right, and the other one was ITER, wasn't it? I'm not sure. I don't think we've got any ITER here yet. So what has ITER on it? Book. Aspects. Enderpearls. Gates. Saddles. So we need 25, so we can make a bunch of gates, I guess. Or had I made them already? I've got some wood here. We'll use that. I swear I've made them. Oh. No biggie. So I'm going to need a little bit more wood. You only get one from this, don't you? One gate. So let's see in here. Grab this wood and this wood and make a bunch of sticks. There we go. 15. Typical. Let's start this cooking. And we'll run and get some more wood. It's not like we don't have enough of it. Got plenty down here. Grab a stack. What are we up to? Really? Sorry, little man. In your way. Oh, it's 47 arbor in there. I'm hoping he just pumps it into the void jar. It'd be nice. What are we up to? We've got 11 in there. 12. Another 6. That's 18. 22. Hopefully that's it. C5 in there. There's a couple of empty jars. I just made a bunch of jars up so he's got somewhere to place everything. Now we're going to need to wait while this empties out. Or I might be able to help it along. Let's see if I can help it. Nope, must go on lots of 8. That's a bummer. So what do we need for this? I think I've put it upstairs. We'll go up and have a quick look while we're waiting for that. Yes, I'll finish the top of the tower. Okay, so we needed the 2 magical fabric, the 2 shards, the fish, the leather boots, and I'm guessing another feather. Yep. So while we're waiting for those things to melt down, let's grab that feather. Grab a spare one for good luck. Grab spare fish. I know there's not a lot of instability on it, but you can see I've changed this for a regular furnace generator as well. I was using it to chew up unwanted saplings. When this barrel gets full, I take a few bunches over and throw it in. Melt it all down. So are you done yet, mate? 14. The void jar's here. Put it in the void jar. In the void jar. I don't want it in there. Goodness. Get rid of that. There we go. That was just shift right click. Got rid of that. 17. Need 25. Just going for the wrong thing. Is it because it's closer? Are you a lazy golem? I'm confused. 22. 23. One more. Right, let's head up. We'll make these boots, and that might be the end of the episode there. I'll get a few more things crafted in between, and maybe I'll do some of these quests here and get them done so that it's not such a boring episode watching me try and craft things and derping it up. So you can see the essences coming straight through the mirror here, nice and quick. Pumping it straight in, no worries. It's almost got all its essence it requires. Pull the items in, and we'll make these boots. There we go. Boots of the Traveller. Not that I need them, because I'm sure they don't. I would lose my my affinity with, you know, the bonus I get for having the whole thing. But Boots of the Traveller on. Does that make me even faster? Can I step up 2 blocks now? Let's try them out. I don't know. Well, I might be faster. Yeah, I think I'm faster again. 2 lots of speed. I'm still fairly fast without it, so we'll hand that quest in like so. An angelic feather, thaumium shards, uncommon treasure. What do we get? Probably lots of junk. Diamond, bunch of stuff, some potions. Protects you from fall at the expense of hunger. Okay, interesting. So I guess you can do just takes a little bit of hunger, your fall damage, but I think with the sash on, it negates most of the fall damage anyway. But yeah. Alright, so in between episodes I might make up the node stabilizer in this deconstructor, and perhaps the golem. I might make everything I require for this, and perhaps I'll record when I get up to this quest here to finish it off. Alright, thanks a lot for watching again. If you have any comments, please feel free to leave them in the below down in the section there. And don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching. Catch you later.